Hello and hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you're fine. Well, my name is Yousaf and I'm back on Yousaf Reacts. Well, guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting movie review that is there for you people. And the movie review that I'm going to be talking about as far as today is concerned is something that is again literally very much important. Now, when I use the word, it is literally something that is really important, it's because of one particular thing that today's movie is going to talk about imagination, creativity, and it is also going to bring back a lot of memories that you guys have had in the past. So, before I do, let's start off. And before we start off, I want you guys to do me a favor. And the favor that I want from you guys is this, that I want all of you to subscribe to my channel. I want you guys to press the like button. I want you guys to comment on my videos. I want you guys to share my videos as much as you guys can, because you guys really know it that your support is something that is extremely important. Alright guys, now without any ado, I guess let's move on. The movie that we're gonna talk about is going to be Barbie. Now Barbie, if we have a look at it and the way people were looking at it, there is a huge hype that actually has, taken over, I would say, as far as this movie is concerned. Now, there would be a lot of questions that would be coming on in your mind. The most important question, or the best question that would be going on in your mind, would be this thing up, that why are we even concerned with Barbie, and why is this movie even gonna be so special? Well, the thing that makes it even more special, or the thing that highlights the importance of this particular movie, is this thing up, that linking this moving up with the feminist approach that is there is what makes the USP of this particular film. Like, it has been linked in such a particular manner that everyone is amazed to see how the feminist approach has been portrayed. But in all we guys were thinking about it, that's going to be a movie that's generally going to be talking about more the things that are going to be there, and there's going to be nothing which is going to be literally a bit of concern and more importance. But on the contrary, this movie has a lot to offer. Now, the storyline which comes up is what? The storyline which comes up with this thing up, yes, there is a certain element of imagination that is there, which has nothing to do with reality, or the reality touch is not there. But the thing that is there is what, which is again going to be quite intriguing, is going to be this thing up, that how this movie eventually tends to go along. So, without any more time, I think we should go on and we should have a look at it. What are the things that this movie literally has to offer? If we start off with this particular movie, the first thing that this movie has to offer is this, that this movie starts off with this particular thing, that how eventually Barbie is someone who has a very good life. Means she has everything perfect in her life. And if we talk about her, the character is being portrayed by none other than Margot Robbie. Now, there are a lot of people who know Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, because when she did that character, she was exceptional and really extraordinary as far as her performance was concerned. But all in all, if we have a look at it, portraying the character of Barbie is also something that is there. Now, the thing which tends to happen is what? Over here, we see this thing up, that Barbie has a perfect life, everything is good, it's going perfect, it's going great. But the thing that is there is what? The thing that is there is this thing up. The movie actually starts off with what? The movie actually starts off with Barbie, and in the world of Barbie, we see this thing up, that there is a Barbie land. The Barbie land, each and every task that is done by all the particular Barbies that are there. So in all, if we talk about it, the president is a Barbie, a Nobel Prize winner is a Barbie. If we talk about it, the doctor is also a Barbie. So whatever field we guys have, each and every field, Barbies are the ones who are representing each and everything that's there. Now, this is something that becomes a really, important thing that we need to understand, that is there, which is again going to be a plot in the future. Whereas all the particular Kens who are there, they are just mere spectators who are, not even paid much attention by the Barbies. because of the fact that the Barbies are neither interested in having any kind of a relationship with them. They just are there, and so that's it. So the Kens have nothing to do at all. The thing which tends to happen is this, that there is a woman, and she's someone who eventually was really fond of her most favorite doll known Barbie, and she used to have feelings and emotions for that particular thing, and she eventually likes to talk about it and stuff like that. Now the thing which tends to happen is this, that because of the fact she tends to become sad, the Barbie that she played with is also getting now affected because of that particular woman's sadness. Now, because of the woman's sadness, the thing which tends to happen is what? The thing which tends to happen is this thing of that the Barbie eventually gets affected. And because the Barbie now has got affected, so she needs to figure out a solution. Otherwise, she's going to be, not destructured, and each and everything is going to be ruined. And everything that is there in that life of Barbie is now going not as planned. So Barbie goes for suggestion to a particular old Barbie who is there, and she's known as the scary Barbie. Why is she called like that? Because there was a girl who played with her at one time, and eventually she turned out to be like that. And she asked for suggestion. The suggestion is what she has to go back into the real world, and in the real world she needs to find that woman out and overcome all the grievances that she has. Now, this is something which is in itself a very difficult task that is there as far as Barbie is concerned. Anyhow, eventually, after a certain time period, Barbie gathers the confidence, the courage, and then decides to go for it, and eventually she does go for it. Now, going for that particular thing is something that takes a lot of doing, and eventually Barbie goes, and when Barbie enters the real world, the things are totally opposite. Now, in this world, things are totally different, and she eventually sees everything is dominated by men. Now, the owner of Mattel, the ones who make these Barbies, he comes to know that this doll is out, and that is where the climax pops up. Now, Barbie is not alone. Ken also wants to accompany her out, and in the process, the thing which has to happen is this, that Barbie figures out the lady, but Ken also figures out that men are the one who dominate women, and each and everything that is there is done by men. Eventually, the thing which happens is this, that Barbie is stuck with the Mattel, and she's almost being caught and each and everything that's there, whereas on the contrary, Ken learns all the particular things that are there, and he rushes back to Barbie Land. When Ken rushes back to Barbie Land, he changes each and everything that is there. The change that has been brought over by Ken is something that is really the ultimate change that's there. And now things are like that. And if we go further, the thing that we tend to see is what? The thing that we tend to see is this thing up, that now over there are a lot of happenings that are going on. And Barbie eventually finds that woman, and that woman was the one who used to have such kinds of thoughts, same thoughts that Barbie used to have. She has a daughter, and her daughter is someone who hates her mother. But both of them sit with Barbie, and Barbie wants to bring them towards the Barbie land to show them so that she can become happy and she can live her life. As soon as Barbie enters the Barbie land, it has now got converted into Ken land. Each and everything is totally different. Now we see men taking over, whereas the Barbies are merely going on with what they are serving men, like was in the real world. Barbie eventually sees it, and Barbie feels that, like, what has she done? And whereas on the other way around, the boss or the guy who really did that was Ken. So all in all, Barbie then tries and loses hope, but that woman really helps them out. The woman who was there was what? She says few kinds of words which are there from the bottom of her heart, the experiences that she has had. Those words are really impactful, and the impact of those words is so hard hitting that it, there is a certain kind of a magic that tends to take over all the Barbies, and because what that woman speaks, that magic floats away, and that is what the whole thing is. Then Eventually, all the Barbies are restored. They come back to the terms. But the thing that tends to happen is what, which is even more interesting, is that Mattel means the owner and his particular team, they follow them to the Barbie land. But in the Barbie land, when they are having a discussion, each and everything is going on, there comes a particular ultimate decision for Barbie. She does not love Ken, and she does not even know that what she's good at, because she's just a normal, particular, regular Barbie that's there. So now the thing which starts to happen is what, she sees a particular lady. The lady is the one who invented Barbie initially, and she named it after her daughter Barbara. So she requests her, and Barbie eventually becomes a human. She wants to live as a human in the real world. And then Barbie comes to the real world, and the movie ends with Barbie having an appointment with her gynecologist. Now, the thing which tends to understand, or which we understand from this particular movie, is what we realize that this movie has a lot to offer. A lot to offer in this particular sense, that this movie had so many things that were there. So, this is me, Yousaf, saying goodbye to you people. Before I say goodbye, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to comment on the videos. I want you guys to share my videos as much as you guys can. So this is me saying bye. Take care.